on Gobert. So the basket to Valanciunas. He's got a dozen. As we get to our assist of the night, presented by State Farm. Bojan Bogdanovic dropping a dime to Gobert.
And they're going to get a timeout here by Quinn Snyder. They were very close to having an 8-second violation there. Still enough time here for Memphis. Can the
right there at the end of game 3. Same could be said tonight, but just haven't been able to come up with the big plays here over the last couple of minutes.
Well, it's experience too. Remember, this is a Utah team that's been in the postseason, I think 5 consecutive years. They understand what it is at this time of the game, and the lack of that experience from Memphis' standpoint is.
We asked Quinn Snyder about it, and he talked about the adjustment Conley had to make, playing with a guy like Marcus Gasol all those years in Memphis, and switching up, playing with Rudy Gobert, 2 vastly different offensive players. But boy, has Conley figured it out. Shot clock down to 3. Mitchell sizes up Jackson. It's a step-back triple. No good. And the rebound corralled by Melton.
And they got to go quickly.
Morant trying to put one down on Gobert, and he will shoot free throws.
And that's a really good decision there by Morant. Go with force and attack. Don't allow Utah to set that defense nor time to run off the clock.
Memphis with 2 timeouts left. Utah is out of timeouts. Had to take a couple during that last sequence. You see Morant's numbers. He has cooled off a little bit tonight. Only 1 of 6 from 3. 21 and 11. And he has cut it to 7. Morant entering this game tonight, 4th most points through the first 3 career playoff games in NBA history. Wilt, Mikan, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. GA, the only 3 ahead of him.
That's an incredible stat. First of all, those guys are all dominant centers in their era. First, not only dominant centers, they were the most dominant players of their generations. And centers, and Ja Morant is in that company. That is special.
50 seconds. Here is Mitchell. Utah playing in the bonus. What a pass. Mitchell to Gobert. But if you are Memphis, that's the guy you want shooting free throws here. Gobert tonight, 5 of 7. It's actually been a good night for him at the line. 62% free throw shooter.
And if you're Gobert, and you want to get at least one of these twos, obviously you love them both, but at least get one to push it to a 3-possession game.
.117, 110. Quinn Snyder's Jazz trying to put the finishing touches on this pesky Grizzlies team that just does not go quietly.
Jackson Jr. and Melton, but you can also get a quick 2 here, and maybe a quick foul on Gobert and see if he can continue. Oh, no.
They turn it over. But they bothered the inbounds just enough. And a huge, costly turnover for the Grizzlies, and that could be it.
Yeah, now you want a foul, but obviously you don't want to foul Bogdanovic.
A lot of time coming off the clock as the officials say jump ball. Brooks able to snatch it away, but precious seconds coming off the clock.
And that's a trade you'll make, though, if you're Utah. And here just, it almost seemed like Morant had predetermined where he wanted to go with that, and then just a great play defensively there by Dillon Brooks. But not a lot of time left here for Memphis.
Brooks wins the tip. 20 seconds. Morant has to hurry. Jackson launches a 3 and hits. That'll bring some life into the Grizzlies. Again, Memphis down to their final timeout. The inbound of Mitchell. Finally get to him. And he will shoot free throws.
And, you know, this is how it looks. Listen, Memphis played well enough to win this game. You got to give Utah a lot of credit going on the road, going against a young team that is hungry, and yet they find a way. It doesn't always have to be pretty.
6-point game. There's Zach Kleiman, the executive vice president. What a gamble Grizzlies owner Robert Perrin made a couple of years ago. He hired Kleiman at the age of 30. Was a complete unknown in basketball circles. Background as an attorney. Grew up in Chicago, a former Tayshaun Prince serving in the front office. Glenn Grunwald, Rich Cho, a couple of former GMs.
Identify your foundational pieces of surrounding them with players who fit and complement who they are. And I tell you what a compliment to this Utah Jazz team going on the road, hostile environment, and winning 2 tough physical games to take a 3-1 lead.
The Utah Jazz